So this is the last catch-up video for the whole trilogy of everything I got to kind of remember and get back on track. So all these vlogs are all up to date. Like I said, I got my notes just as if I would have done it the time of. But now we are just one week. Oh no, we are caught up. This was last week. Yeah, we are caught up. This was last week's events. So here we go. The main thing I'd like to say, the main word for this week was Twitter. Reason why I say that this week is Twitter is because after my BlizzCon experience, after moping around on Sunday and being super bummed about that creature contest I didn't get, and just being a little, wuss about it, I'm like, get on, you went to BlizzCon. There are people that just would have fought to go to BlizzCon, so shut your mouth. And I said, all right, I'm shutting my mouth. Don't be a spoiled little punk. So anyway, when I attended the voiceover panels on Friday and Saturday, I was there for 12 hours, right? And I met awesome and incredible people. And, at the end of the day, a BlizzCon ticket is $200 something, right? If anyone is an actor or, has taken voiceover classes, $200 is about a 4-hour class. And I was able to get a 20-hour class, 10 hours. I was able to get almost 10 hours Friday and Saturday, 20-hour class for $200 and see these people perform and do their characters and give insight and tell their stories of how they got into voice. Basically everything a class has, and I was an active participant. So it was almost like a workshop as well. I did exertions and I did a creature contest. So it was pretty much a workshop, a 10-hour workshop, full weekend for $200. Thinking about it like that and how that helps my career as a voiceover artist, that was absolutely priceless. And that's what I thought about on Sunday, and I completely changed my tune. It was like, you know what? Yeah, I didn't get the creature thing, whatever, but guess what I did get? So much more. So on Twitter, while I was watching these voiceover panels, I would, I know all the voices. I know some of the names, but I don't know all the names. So every time someone would be introduced as an actor, or hey, this is the voice of Vol'jin, or this is the voice, I know who Steve Bloom was, and as Abathur, but oh, this is Cree Summer, the voice of Celendis, stuff like that. I would go on Twitter, and that seems to be the main form of communication these days. Facebook, I think, seems a little outdated, and Instagram is hit or miss, but for the most part, everyone is on Twitter. So every time this actor would, a new actor that I didn't know would come up, I'd research them on Twitter, or just look them up on Twitter and follow them, right? Boom, they get a follow. And then as everything was progressing, I'd record some things on my phone, I'd take pictures on my phone, and then post them on Instagram under the hashtag BlizzCon. Same thing with Twitter with that hashtag, and actually, got some responses from the actors. Patty Mattson was really cool, and it was really awesome just tagging these people, and they said, yeah, no problem, thanks for all the voiceover advice and blah blah blah, and they say, awesome, no problem. I had to go, great. So I recorded some of the panels, some segments of the panel, because I've, recently I'm of the mindset that, and it's kind of ironic because I'm doing a YouTube channel and on Twitch, but I like to take pictures of events as they're happening. I like to take video, but I don't want to be obsessive about it, because then I lose that experience. You can't capture, you can catalog it, right? And you can watch it again, but are you really going to watch it again? And your memory of watching it again is going to be, oh, I was recording that. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Anyway, so I recorded certain segments of certain panels, and I thought I recorded one thing, but I didn't. It got lost or whatever. So anyway, I recorded some certain panels. And then I thought, you know what? They don't have the voiceover panels on the virtual ticket, so maybe some people would like to see this. So edited the videos, and I put the most popular one that I had a blast listening to, and apparently everyone has a blast listening as well. I edited, or I just kind of smushed together and put a title plate and a fade out, and it's really much it. To the video I shot, it is amateur, but it's to Liam O'Brien performing the Burning Crusade monologue, saying his, awesome line of, what is it? I can't believe it's not butter. I'm just kidding. You are not prepared, right? So on that Monday, I got back. I put it on YouTube. I shared it on my Twitter, and I tagged Liam O'Brien in it. And I put a title plate and everything. And Liam O'Brien was nice enough to share that link on his Twitter. It had, I think 12 or 15 views when I shared it. 2 hours later, when Liam shared it, I think it was up to 22 views on just through my people. After Liam shared it, it jumped up to 150, and then it went to 300, and then it went to 600, and it's currently standing at 2,316 views, which is awesome, because not only does that just bring them to the channel so they get to see Liam say "You Are Not Prepared" 3 different ways in more and more and more intensity, because I know I've watched it a bunch. But what's really cool about Liam O'Brien is that he put that link in there, and I was able to get people to my YouTube channel, and that's awesome. So I thought, hey, I got a lot of these panels, so let's just throw one up every day. So that's exactly what I did. I have Michael McConaughey performing the Lich King, I guess the aggro, right? When you aggro him on ICC, his whole speech about Ford Ring and all that stuff. And then after that, I started putting up the panels, the different improv things that they did. They did World of Warcraft live, so they did like that's the Lich King thing. Then they did Heroes of the Storm live from the Nexus, kind of almost like different scenes and weird things that they would do with heroes and put them in different cinematics from the Blizzard universe. And then also the fan favorites. Sorry, I'm looking at my posters that are up there to remember. Well, the fan favorites was they took a vote before BlizzCon, and all the favorite characters that people voted on, they brought their voiceover actors in, and they asked them different questions. So I put that panel up. And it was really cool. And every single time I put a panel up, I would tweet about it, and then I would tag the actors. And for the most part, the actors would either retweet, they would favorite. Jess Harnell did, Patty Mattson did. Jess Harnell is the voice of ETC. Patty Mattson is the voice of Sylvanas. And even the writer who wrote the skits from the Heroes Comedy Hour live from the Nexus with the Heroes of the Storm people, he commented back and he was like, it's so great that you captured this moment or these moments, and it was great to be a part of it. So I put all the skits on there, and I would tag 2 or 3 key people that talked or that had a part in that skit. I'm not going to tag someone. I'm not going to tag, Michael McConaughey in the Heroes of the Storm thing because there's no Lich King. That's kind of weird. I don't think he has a Twitter, but for example. So anyway, when that happened and people started watching my videos, because of pretty much these other actors that were nice enough to do this and, retweet what I had, kind of saved, and so they were performing it. I know when I perform something, seeing it back is almost in a different light because you're like, oh man, like what the other person did was really cool. I was so busy, concentrating on doing my thing, that I didn't get to see the whole experience. So, it's beneficial for them too, because they're just like, thanks, like that's awesome. I thank them for doing that because it brought people to my channel. All my views have gone up, not as much as the Illidan video, but all of them have gone up. A couple views here, 20 views here, 5 views there on another video, and everyone seems to like those videos. And it's nice because I brought people to my channel. So my overall thing of saying right now is that from BlizzCon, I was able to focus on voiceover, right? Stay at the voiceover panel, record, make human connections, do my thing, have a great time, and then take this back, put it on my YouTube channel, and then by them tweeting about it and me just putting it up there and tagging certain people and letting you know, hey, I got a video of you, check it out, you were great. They brought people to my YouTube channel, which that worked out for me. So people on YouTube now know that people who come into YouTube now know that I do this for the Twitch vlogs. They know that I play Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone. I'm a voiceover actor. So it really turned my tune around from how much I got from BlizzCon. And meeting these people and them seeing my face. I don't think I have a forgettable face. So meeting these people and really kind of making a relationship, getting a connection with them. So that was really cool, and it totally completely changed. I don't even care about the contest. I could not have imagined one of my videos. I'm not in the video, but Liam O'Brien was cool enough to tweet it and, make a link that one of the videos that I put up has 2,316 views. Like, that's super cool. So I'm like stoked about that. And then, they click around my channel and be like, oh, this guy has this. And I got a couple subscribers. And, I got more of it than I would have ever imagined just talking to a community manager or, talking to just various people throughout BlizzCon. So it was awesome. So BlizzCon, way thumbs up. And the people that I was able to, talk to and form a connection with and talk and just have a good time with and, share an energy about Blizzard and about Blizzard games and a passion for acting and voiceover acting and video games is awesome. And I it's absolutely priceless. Moving on from BlizzCon, also what happened on week 7 is that I completely switched editing software now. I am no longer editing with Cyberlink. I could not figure out why it was bogging down my system the way it was. I have more than enough RAM. I have more than enough CPU power. It has to be the software. I don't know what it is. So I ended up purchasing Adobe Premiere Elements. I think that's what it's called. It's not Premiere Pro. It's Premiere Elements. Anyway, it's a consumer version of that. It was $60. It's on a Black Friday thing. So I was able to do that. And it edits way better. It's so much smoother. And I tried the trial out for a couple days, just editing stupid videos, just putting pieces together and trying to figure out the workflow, and it's way better. So I am Adobe Premiere Elements person all the way, and I use Adobe Lightroom. So more and more I'm getting more invested in the Adobe ecosystem. Also on week 7, a lot of new releases came out. And I realized that, some games aren't really meant for streaming for me. And I got to do what keeps me engaged, what keeps me kind of entertaining. Otherwise, can't do it. I did not get Fallout 4 just because there's 3 games before it. Never played a single one. Don't have any attachment to the characters. Don't have any attachment to the story. I'd be doing whoever comes into my channel a disservice because I have no idea what's going on. But Legacy of the Void did come out this week, and I did play that. The thing I realized about Legacy of the Void, StarCraft, and everything, people say about RTSs is true for streaming, is that it's hard to get any form of entertainment, any form of feedback, because it's an RTS. You got to be 100% focused, even in the campaign. And I was playing on normal. It was a little too easy for me on normal, so I went to hard. And right when I went to hard, I just I didn't focus on chat. I was focusing on my game. And I started getting bored streaming Legacy of the Void. Not saying Legacy of the Void is a boring game by all means. I am just saying that I could not stream it. And hats off to those people who can. Because I just was like, man, this is just slow moving, So I went back to Hearthstone. And then Hearthstone, the League of Explorers opened up. Bing, new adventure, single player, right? Solo adventure, as they say. So that was released 2 days after Legacy of the Void. So I started playing that again. And, that is a go-to game. There's a reason why that game is so popular on Twitch. You can pay attention to your chat. Everyone's involved. There are numerous reasons that everyone knows, right? So I went back to that, played the League of Explorers, and had a great time with that, and went back to playing Heroes of the Storm. I haven't streamed Rocket League in a while, but went back to playing Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone. I really couldn't do Legacy of the Void just for my own thing, and unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to do Battlefront just because I wanted to purchase Adobe Premiere Elements and make sure that I have that and not something that bogs down my system. So anyway, that was week 7. Anything that I can say about week 7, advice for streaming, is that please get social media. Please get a Twitter. Use it. That's the only way you're going to get people to, make you know you as a presence, as a personality, whatever. Get social media. Make human connections. And be grateful for what you have. Because I was so Debbie Downer after that whole creature thing. And it really, all the voiceover actors and people that are part of that community, and Twitch and YouTube, they really came through, and it just turned it around. And I was able to turn what I thought was, oh man, I was so bummed out I didn't get it, and that's all I focused on, to really something great where people are now talking and commenting on my videos, and everyone's having fun. So anyway, use social media. Boom. Word of the week, Twitter. Stay tuned next week. We have the second wing of League of Explorers. We're doing that. And hopefully, I will get some more, I will get an album review up of some sort now that I have editing software I can stomach. So anyway, subscribe, like, follow, tweet, Instagram, whatever. Just do it.